Well, hello and welcome, people of the internet, to another adventure. My name is Ganyonz, and today we're checking out Whispers of the Eyeless. I'm going to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about this game. I watched the trailer, and I was like, yep, we're trying this one, and that was about it. So, as far as I know, I'm going based off, like, the Steam description and the tag. So this is definitely a dark RPG. There's a cutscene that plays before this this menu screen here. If you want to watch it, you'll have to go and download the demo for yourself. Link, of course, will be down in the description, but stay for the video. Go watch it later. But we are definitely not the good guys in the story, 100%. Basically, we are like a crazed acolyte who has basically heard the call of the dead gods and basically wants to fulfill their will, as far as I understand. And if anyone stands in his way, well, there's blood up here, so I'll let you follow that trail of thought. But yeah, so we're gonna jump in. There's a bit of turn-based combat. There's a bit of like influencing dialogue, kind of like Baldur's Gate style. There's a little bit of base building, so let's just hop in and see what Whispers of the Eyeless is all about. I'm going to assume Pledge Your Soul is start here. It's recommended that you play through the tutorial on your first playthrough of the demo. Would you like to enable the tutorial? Yes, please, I would. And the voiceover artist was actually very good. And
Aranthor,
oh, well, here he is.
the site of my ancestors' greatest failure. An age has passed since the War of Faith, and the dead gods have all but been forgotten. Aranthor waits, yearns for their return. I will not fail. The front gate is watched. I will find my way in the dark. Well, well. Those who most need the light of the living gods are furthest from it.
Move over the scene to find interactable elements. Left click to activate. Activating elements may unlock actions. Activate an interactable element to continue.
Wrath's feral urges burn in my blood.
Actions are shown as text on the screen. Golden laurel skulls will advance the scene and are mutually exclusive. Okay.
Desire's longing swells in my heart. Madness's cackling echoes in my mind.
Ooh, what do we want to do?
I must choose. I am the first prophet of the dead gods. I will guide their ascension.
Let's embrace the feral urges.
Wrath's feral urges burn in my blood.
Yeah, let's get it going. Well, that's some sound design.
If you wish to learn this power, follow the sounds of battle. Find me, and I will teach you. I have much work to do. This tunnel, it leads to the dungeons.
My tale began. The gods offered their blessings, and I chose accordingly. Blessings will make you stronger and last for the entire tale. Choose your preferred blessing to continue. So we can go apply corrode +2 per evasion. Reduces damage by stack of value. So it's basically -2 damage per evasion. And then reduce stack value by 1 per attack action. Special cooldown -4. Damage +4 per attack received. Okay. Apply mania +6 per enemy special activations. I think I'm gonna go Wrath. I'm gonna be honest. It's hard to tell. It's hard to know which is gonna be good without having any kind of context for the game. This is the most kind of generic, I think. So let's go ahead and go for that. Blessings you gain are stored here. They are not active until you equip them. Right click to equip a blessing, or left click and drag the blessing to equip. Equip both blessings to continue. So we have Cornered, that's the one we already have, so we'll equip that one. And Fang, just damage +4. Okay. The Prophet's primary attributes are shown here. Health and initial block keep the Prophet alive. Prophet, health and initial block. Once depleted, combat ends in defeat. Block is reset to initial block value after each combat. Okay, so currently it looks like we have 0. Oh, I see how it works. Okay. Yeah, so you can gain block, but then after each combat, your block value is reset to whatever this is. So we always start with 0 unless we can bring this up. Initial sanity shows how much sanity the prophet begins each combat with. Okay, so we have 25. Ability to wield the god's gift. Sanity is reset to initial sanity. Okay. Loot modifies the total resources you recover from a successful tale. Okay. Left click to check the cells on this level of the dungeon. Choose a cell to explore to continue. Blessing. So can I only choose one? Gather gold for the cult. Yeah, we don't need to rest. 20% chance for combat encounter. Well, let's get the rare blessing. Block plus 30 per enemy special activation. Plus 2 per crit attack. Steal up to 10% of the enemy's evasion. Let's go ahead and go block plus 30 per enemy special activation. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 rare slots and we have 4 common slots. Oh, and we can pick as many as we want. Okay, gather gold for the cult. Sure. I thought the dungeon's too risky for the smugglers to utilize. 50 gold. Restore health, increase sanity, or increase loot. An enemy is attacking you. You can enter the fight or first attempt to embody an aspect of one of the dead gods. Hover over each option to learn more. So it looks like there's... Oh, you can attempt. So there's a good chance we can get into Wrath. Damage plus 2, counter plus 1. Failure reverses this effect. Ooh. Okay, let's try it.
Is a good day.
Aspect succeeded. Okay. Combat is turn-based. The prophet's actions are played first, followed by the enemies. Once the turn begins, all actions will be played in sequence. Before each turn, there are several tactical decisions to consider. Select the actions for the prophet to perform. The first 2 actions, standard attack and meditation, are always available. The third action is granted by the prophet's weapon. The fourth action is randomly granted by the gods and changes each combat. Select your actions to continue. Okay, so we have our standard attack, we have meditation, we have heavy strike, which is granted by our weapon, and then we have lifesteal plus 1 this combat, which is randomly given to us. Okay, makes sense. So I don't know what I would need. I don't know what I need sanity for, so I guess I'm just going to do 2 standard attacks. Damage, apply bleed, special plus 1, bleed. Suffer damage equal to stack before action, reduce stack value action. So maybe I should do that first, actually. Can I remove this, or is it... Ah, there we go. So let's go heavy strike. Can I just do heavy strike twice? Why would I not do heavy strike twice? I don't know. Oh, I guess I can only... Oh, I can... Oh, no, I can do one. Okay. Select your passive for the turn. The first 2 passives, Eye of the Gods and Maneuver, are always available. Third passive is granted by the Prophet's Armor. The fourth passive is randomly generated by the gods and changes each value. Enemy special -2. Reveal all enemy actions. Special plus 2. All status effects -1. Enemy block. Let's go... I don't even know. I guess open their eyes for less... They deal us less damage. Your enemy also selects their actions before each turn. By default, you cannot see which actions they will select until the turn is started. Enemies do not select a passive. Each enemy has a unique passive, which has a 33% chance to activate each turn. If you reveal an enemy's actions, you'll be warned if their passive will activate that turn. Well, that's nice. Your current sanity is shown next to your gifts. Gifts must be activated before a turn begins. You can equip 3 gifts prior to beginning a tale in the Prophet's Chambers once repaired, while the 4th gift is randomly generated or randomly granted by the gods and changes each combat. For this tale, your gifts have been chosen for you. The random god gift costs 50 less sanity the first time you use it in combat. Okay. Current health is displayed above your special bar. Your special technique will automatically activate when you use an attack action, any action that deals damage. Okay, when the special bar is full. Okay, and our different... Okay, so that's what it means by special, like, +1, is it builds this up. Your core blessing determines which special techniques you use. You can equip a different core blessing in the Prophet's Chambers once repaired. For this tale, the core blessing has been chosen for you. Channel divinity charges are shown here. The number of charges is based on the ascension of the dead gods. More on this later. Channel divinity can be used before combat encounters, during loot events, and during rest events. Then we do this to start the turn. You can toggle between normal and fast animations above the start turn menu. Okay, start the turn. So we got our heavy attack. We got our other heavy attack. Now you heavy attack us, and you heavy attack us again. We're bleeding. We have the wrath aspect. And now we do our thing. Enemy passive will activate, so they are going to dodge. So, that being the case, enemy evasion -20. Enemy special. So let's go ahead and do our maneuver. Let's build up our special a little bit. Corrode, evasion up. Apply mania. So for crit chance and evasion, -10. So let's do this because that will lower their evasion. So now their evasion is lowered by 40%, which they would have. So we should be able to hit them twice. Oh, how do we do so much damage?
A satisfying contest.
Interesting. Supply 1. Does this mean that we... So this means we get a new blessing? Crit chance +20. Special +6 per enemy special. Okay, so now I understand special activation. Well, we can reduce their specials. I think I'm going to take the crit chance. Can I take... Oh, no, I can take one. Oh, it's supply 1, so I can take one of these. So I can heal Sandy, more Sandy. I can take loot or abandon the tail. Let's go. Let's heal. This event is an exit. For the tutorial tale, there is only one exit event. Future tales will have several exit events. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip that. Oh, there's another fight. Okay. Let's go ahead and take Aspect of Wrath. Actually, yeah.
Fortune scorns me.
We failed. Okay, so our damage goes down. So you are going to activate, so you're going to get block, or we're going to get less block and less special. So because we're getting less block, maybe let's gain evasion? Or we could just do have 40 crit chance. No, let's gain some evasion. Enemy special, our special. Well, our special isn't going to be able to go up from what I understand. We're going to lose 2 special, so there's no sense in building some up right now. So let's go... Yeah, let's just do... actually, do I want to do standard attack? Let's do heavy strike. Okay. Haha, idiot. Okay. So this goes on cooldown, so we can't use this. We don't have any sanity anyway. Let's go ahead then, and let's build up some... I don't even know what our special is. Let's do that. Let's go... Yeah, we're going to build up special here. Let's just build up some crit chance. Oh, right, we don't have enough sanity. We could build up sanity, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's just go double standard attack. Let's just get the kill. Nice little crit. There we go. Very nice. Oh, we can also hover over him to see all his stats and stuff. Oh, you lived with one? All right, we'll just get the kill.
Enjoyable, but I am summoned onward.
Yes, sir. Secrets 10. So I don't know what this is saying then. Initial block plus 20 or evasion plus 20? I'm going to take the initial block. Exit dungeons to travel to the Sanctum. In future Tales of the Dungeons, you can travel to the lower levels where you'll encounter more difficult enemies and greater rewards. Okay. So we got 50 gold. Secrets. Relics. Supply. Okay, I don't know what a lot of this means. Ring of Greed. Okay, let's just say okay. Let's just figure it out as we go. We're figuring it out as we go.
Used to the security the Sanctum affords.
A day pass. The Sanctum is the headquarters of your cult. Your cultists can be seen in the Sanctum and will begin each day working in the room you have assigned them. If they are unassigned, they will congregate in the central chamber and generate whispers. The Sanctum is large. Great. Move around the WASD or click the directional arrows on screen. Hotkeys such as WASD are disabled during tutorial pop-ups. Okay. The cult's resources are shown here. Hover over each to learn more. Oh, good lord. That's so many resources. Writings are gathered here. Open them for more information.
What has become of this?
The door to the vault opened at my approach. It's been sealed for an age. It is the only area. Close this panel to continue. Okay. Well, we'll read it later, I guess. Hover the mouse over this icon to open the Sanctum panel. Keep the mouse within the panel to keep it open. 3 key metrics of the cult's status are shown here: faith, needs, and notoriety. Hover the mouse over each to learn more. So faith, representation of your cult's conviction and belief in the dead gods. Higher levels of faith reduce the needs rate of increase. I'm still reading, excuse me. Rooms in the Sanctum can be entered through this panel. Left click to enter. Rooms that are not repaired cannot be entered. Enter the vault to continue. Oh, so these are all our different rooms. Reliquary, the hall, chambers. Okay, so we entered the vault. You can access the black market from the vault to purchase resources or sell them for gold. Okay. The workshop will allow you to spend supplies to repair the Sanctum. Enter the workshop to continue. WASD or on screen. Yep, we figured that out. Hover over icons in the repair screen to learn more. Repair chambers to continue. Cost 5 supplies.
I have never known.
Task fulfilled. New task arrived. What is my new task, sir? I thought you were going to tell me all my tasks.
Your sacred altar is restored.
Oh, I can just change the look of this? Oh yeah, that one looks sick. What is super culty? Yeah, that looks culty. What about this? Ooh, oh. Gotta pick a theme though. Oh, heck yeah. Yep. And then, what do we want here? Is that skin? And that looks like... do we want that? That looks a little bit too royalty-like. That looks a little bit too princessy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with that. And then, oh, it's Christmas. Got a hand. Now let's get the other winged guy. Okay, cool. So we did all that. Now what? Now renovation. Unlock passive acquisition of gold and supplies. Do I...
Augmentations for the vault.
Okay, I did it. Oh, because we have resources to... Okay, so the resources are how much it's going to cost for us to do these things. And I do not have enough for either of these. Okay, so I'm stuck here. Okay, so I can't do anything else there. I can't open these yet. Chambers. Skill points the prophet has earned can be spent here to increase his attributes. Hint, every 5 skill points spent on a single attribute lets the prophet equip a permanent blessing. View and equip available items. View and equip available gifts. View and equip core blessings. Oh, buddy. Okay. Special action, guaranteed critical attack. Okay. Seal 1 enemy damage? I don't even know what that means. Health -5, activate random equipped Wrath gift. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so it does want... okay, I got it. I think I'm just going to take the guaranteed crit. Oh, that's a lot of gear. And we got the Ring of Greed. Desire aspect success plus 15%. Desire aspect. Is that what we were doing before the battle? Like when we had the 3 different options? I think that might have been what that was. So we have 2 skill points, it looks like. Every 5 points of strength, you can select 1 permanent blessing of wrath, which is, I think, what we want to do. Yeah, okay, so we have... Okay, so we spent our skill points on strength. Enter the vault to continue. Okay. Renovations can unlock mechanics, add functionality, or allow more cultists to be assigned. Okay, so I think I kind of did things out of order. Buttons to assign cultists. Every day ends with the prophet undertaking a tale. Open the tale screen to continue. Well, I didn't do the thing. You didn't let me do the thing. Let me click. Alright, you prick. First, choose a district to travel to. Select Old Town to continue. Make note of the resources you can find in this district. Once a district is selected, it's time to depart. Depart on your next tale to continue. Well, I didn't get to put my cultists in, man.
But not lost.
The gods offered their blessings. I chose accordingly. Protection +4. Lock replenishment. Special cooldown. Let's say special cooldown. Tales in the city are different than in the dungeon. You can move through each region freely to collect the available resources. Move to the cultist event with left click to continue. Done. Beware of monitored grounds. These zones are watched and you may be attacked when moving through them. This is the exit for the tale. You can return to the Sanctum or move on to the next region, Old Town. Okay. I encountered one who heard the whispers and recruited them to our cause. Okay, so we got a new cultist. Okay, I see how that works. Receive your choice of rare blessings. Special replenishment. So, I don't know what special replenishment means. There's definitely a lot of terminology. So, for example, special cooldown, I'm pretty sure I understand that, and it's straightforward. I'm assuming that it means that our special is going to end up costing 6 rather than 10. But, like, special replenishment, does that mean we get 2 replenishment every... Like, do we get 2 points towards our special every turn? I'm not entirely sure. There's kind of a lot of terminology that I don't understand. Oh, so I wonder if we were down here, I wonder if we had select here. How does this work? It's showing me that there's 2 different pathways I can walk. Ah, okay. So this is what I was wondering. If there's 2 pathways, you can right-click to switch your path. So I don't know that I want to do that combat then. I think I just want to go to this combat. Special cooldown, -2, initial block. Sure, we got a 60% chance. Succeeded. Yeah, okay, so that, yeah, so we have that from the desire aspect, which reduced. We also have the cooldown from here reduced, so that would be minus... Yeah, that's -6. Okay. So that makes sense. Critical damage +10 for 1 turn. And what are you doing here? enemy crit chance. So you're... Okay, so you're removing my crit chance. Okay, so let's gain some crit chance. And let's... Yeah, so... I guess if they're evasive, I want to use regular attack, but I guess typically I just want to use the heavy attack. So our special was guaranteed crit. Special techniques only activate on attack action. Okay, so I have to get there first. Then my next attack will be guaranteed crit. Oh, no. Actually, what it means... It looks like what it actually means is I get the +1 special before the damage happens. So if this ability would get me to 4, or to get me to max special, then it basically guarantees that attack is a crit. Now, can I see his evasion? Evasion chance 5%. Okay, so he just got lucky there with the dodge. So let's go Pain is Pleasure. Let's reduce your evasion. And then reduce your special. Yeah, I'm still not... I think this is still happening. Yeah, this is half... Okay, so this has to be 2 a turn, right? Because there's no way that we just got 3. Okay, I think that makes sense. So let's go ahead and gain some sanity then. And we're going to apply bleed. And we're not attacking very much. So let's just reduce your special again. You dodged with 5 freaking %, my man. Okay, let's go enemy evasion into heavy attack again. And now we can go ahead and increase block for our attack. And Mania. So for crit chance and evasion. Yeah, so let's go ahead and apply Mania. So that way we can crit easier. Can maybe get a crit on our... Yeah, we don't get a crit on our first attack. Why is their damage so low? Did he reduce our attack somehow? Maybe it's just because the damage I'm thinking of was just from the... Maybe we had different gear on in the tutorial trial. Or, not trial. What is it called? Tail. The tail. Okay, let's build up some more sanity here. Let's go ahead and reduce his special. Do the same thing. Just keep his special lower. I don't even know. Can I even see what his special is? It doesn't look like I can actually see what his special is. We're taking a lot of damage. I would really prefer to kill you this turn. Alright. Easy enough.
A triumph. Naturally.
See, so we can take sanity replenish. Ooh, sanity replenish. Although that takes 4 turns to get 1 activation. Oh, that's why, because we didn't have. Yeah, we didn't have this blessing. I think I'm just gonna take more damage. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Gather gold for the cult. 50 gold. Leave through the burrows. Battle enemy to leave. Let's go for... Alright, 50-50.
Curses!
Well, dang it, man. You prick. Counter +5. What exactly does that mean? When an attack is received, deal 2 damage to the enemy. Got it. Okay. And then is there a counter... Oh, wait. So does that just always happen? Ugh. Ugh. Counter just always happens. Protection +2. Reduce incoming damage by 2. Okay, so that might actually be decent here. At least to start, maybe? Or maybe we just get bleeds going. Block +12. Okay. Just do 2 heavy strikes. Sanity +10, damage -2, protection -2. You prick dog. Why you gotta dodge like that, man? On 5% evasion? Dude, these 5%ers are getting me like crazy. Let's go ahead. Sandy, let's also go ahead and let's just block this turn. Okay. So now we have a bunch of sanity. Let's go ahead, enemy evasion. Let's do that up top, and then we'll do heavy attack down here. We don't need more special. Let's go ahead and reduce his special. And we'll go bestial laceration. Try and beat this stupid dog. Try and get some crits off. So that way we take less damage through counter. Alrighty. I think I'm just going to do the same thing. Yeah, let's just do the same thing. Easy. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Poochie. Let's see. Damage +4 per attack received. Only until next attack, though. So it's either +4 or +8. It's still pretty good. Yeah, I'll still take cornered. Do you want to leave? I don't know how often health comes around. Although it did say in the tutorial it's probably best just to do one at a time. So let's go ahead and return with your hard-earned spoils. Got a bunch of gold. We also got an axe. We'll have to see if that's better or worse than the axe we already have.
These cultists test my patience.
A day pass. There are 3 more areas to repair in the Sanctum. Repair all of them to restore full functionality. Successful tales, callings, and writings will generate insight. Once the insight bar is full, a revelation will be available. Completing the revelation will conclude the demo, but you can always play again and make different choices. Huh. Now, I understand that this is kind of the end goal of the demo, but I wonder what it means in terms of the full game. Your success spread the insight of the Eyeless through the Aranthor and deepened the dead god's understanding. Huh. Maybe it's just going to be harder to get this to max on a full game. Whispering Tome. So this looks just like a ledger of all the resources we have. Quests, which we don't have. Oh, a lot of just info. A lot of info. Okay, a lot of info dumping. I've definitely, I'm going to be honest, I have been...
Old Town. Home of the undesired, the lowly.
Okay, not sure what I did.
A sigil for every soul banished to Old Town. A permanent reminder that their gods have forsaken them. Girl, do not despair. You are not unwanted. They call to you. Listen. Hear them. The arrogance of the living gods will be their undoing.
All these eyeless
I
are so
will awaken
creepy.
Old Town and bring salvation to all those abandoned within.
The art direction is very cool in this game, though. It does remind me of Darkest Dungeon, but that oh my good freaking lord. Hang on. I need to go. Yeah, I need to go back here. I wasn't done in here. It definitely has Darkest Dungeon vibes. What is this? Bless cultists. Uncertainty grows in the cultist's mind and heart. Offer them a blessing for one of the gods to reassure them and prevent discontent in the cult. We're Wrath. Go Wrath. Whispers +5. Cultist satisfied. Okay, so let's put you guys in the vault. So that's going to give me 2 barrels and 20. Okay, so this is, yeah, this makes sense. Needs. Okay. So if I want to build, I need to go to chambers? No. Workshop. No, not workshop. Renovation? Black market. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Let's go into the city of Aranthor. Old Town? What am I doing in here? Awakened. I'm clicking on... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be clicking on. I guess I'm just finding these people? Oh, well, there's this.
The whispers converge in this place of greed and desperation. The promise of violence hangs in the air, clings to me like humidity before a storm.
Oh. I guess I click on him.
This man cares for one thing only, and it was just picked from his pocket. He is out for blood, but faces a weak opponent. A thief caught in the act. Cowardly, but cornered. They are both parasites, leeching the lifeblood of Old Town. They will make a worthy offering to the Horned Wolf.
Good lord, man. None of these are great decisions. What was this song
This
again?
man cares for one thing only, and it was just picked from his pocket. He is out for blood,
you know,
but faces a weak opponent.
That's right. We picked Wrath at the beginning, and we're a tough, big, bad cultist man. Pushes rage over the edge. Teach this peasant a lesson.
Rage could serve you well, but you lack the wisdom
Jesus.
to wield it. You will
He
serve
pretzeled
me
them.
and learn. None dare steal from me, and none shall dare steal from you.
Dude, that is excessive. Good lord. New follower. Yeah, you better be a new follower. So now what? Okay. I guess that's it in there. Chambers? Tails. Do we have skill points? Okay, so let's see. I think the axe is the same axe. Tier 1, damn it. Unlocks heavy strike. Yeah, okay, so we unlock literally the same thing. Followers, what is this? Gold gain plus 20. Oh, okay, so we got little bonuses here. Okay, cool. We need 2 more to unlock. No, we need 1 more. Okay, so we get to select from... Oh, got it. So we can just select one of these. So damage +4 per attack received, bleed, lifesteal, crit damage, wrath aspect plus 30%. I think cornered is better than that. If no actions deal damage. Okay. Crit chance +20. Crit damage. There's actually quite a bit of room in here for different builds. I think I'm just going to take cornered. Because this could potentially deal a lot of damage. Okay. So... Okay, so this is like we're helping people out here. Prophet, the remains of the forsaken rabble you encountered on your journey to the Sanctum have graced us with their presence seeking asylum. Is it bravery that brings them before you, or the hunger in their bellies? Does your invitation still stand? The invitation stands. Although, actually, I don't have enough things for them to do, though. Because again, I need to figure out again, how do I build this? Allows you to custom ratio of gold to supplies for cultists to gather. Cultist slot +2. Well, I can't even do that.
Augmentations for the vault.
You said a custom ratio of gold to supplies for cultists to gather. Okay. So that looks to be this. Ah, I see. So if we look here at the vaults,
The vault.
if I change percentages, I can either get more gold or I can get more supplies. So I'm going to go 100% supplies since we get a bunch of gold already from doing tails. So that makes sense there. I'm not sure how this balance works, but I mean that all makes sense. So I want to go to Hall. Must repair it in. Oh, it is in the workshop. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, now I get it. I was like, where do I craft stuff? But yeah, it's up here. So, manage notoriety, renovate to unlock gathering secrets, order disciples that can be dispatched to your bidding. Okay, let's do that.
Lodgings for my faithful followers.
Actually, do I have enough to do both? Hang on, I need to go to here, I need to go to workshop, here. Can I unlock this as well? Insufficient resources. Okay, I figured. The hall. Callings. Sanctify a cultist as a disciple. -5 supplies, which I don't think I can even do. Yeah, I don't have enough supplies. Notoriety. Okay, so show of force for the downtrodden, a display of strength can elicit curiosity and admiration. Success chance 80%, 1 duration, so it's one day. Health -20. So this builds notoriety and also gives rewards. Okay, so these are like mini quests basically that we can send out cultists on in order to gather more resources. And this is just saying that this is a temporary one. Okay, I get that. We just don't have enough supplies to do it. What else do we have? So we can do this in order to get more... Hang on, do I not have enough? Why can't I put cultists in there? It's grayed off. So I'm not sure why I can't put cultists here. I also don't know... Where is my cultist count? This is my cultist count. Yeah, so I have 7 unassigned. I'm not sure why I can't assign 2 here. Oh, maybe this is because this is saying I can put 2 here? Is that right? Notoriety is already at 0%. Okay. Not sure exactly what that means. So I guess I'm just... We have more writings?
My cultists. An extension of the gods' will.
I shall devote a cultist and remake them as a disciple. Disciples will be called to missions. Oh, send them on. Got it. Okay, so we need disciples, not cultists. Okay. Or this was just saying do this first.
An extension of
Do I have to collect something, or is this just saying devote a disciple? Okay, so let's go to the hall now. Callings. Oh, but I can't do that because I need supplies. Okay, so we need to do another tale. So we're looking for supplies. Neither of these give supplies. Well, I can't do anything unless I have supplies, so let's do another tail.
Looms over Old Town. Such arrogance.
Let's go damage +4. Let's grab a cultist. Don't really care about that. This event will cause the cult to gain notoriety. So is notoriety good or is notoriety bad? I guess, okay, so I guess notoriety is bad. Smugglers. I spotted a group of cloaked figures huddled around a stall pulling from the main street into the alleyway. Barter for a locked box. 50% chance for loot plus 50% or notoriety plus 10%. Sure, let's go protection and we gain loot. I'm just going to fight. I'm not going to take the chance there. So let's go ahead and heavy strike. And maneuver. Let's go. Smack around a bit. So now we're going to get +8. Is that right? There we go. Oh, you blocked it, you prick. You have 34 block? My guy. There you go. Get out of here. That's right. Bleed to death, you prick.
And approve.
Crit damage, crit chance. Just go for another combat. Good to pass up on that. What do we have here? Crit chance. Oh, this combat, so we can kind of stack it up. So I want to keep an eye out. Does this damage go up? Because we have... Oh, we can't click on it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it is indicating how much damage we gain from the blessing, that when we get hit, we get +4. It is counting that. Enemy crit chance, enemy evasion. So, I want to take advantage of that this turn. Can't do any of that anyway. Let's go ahead and reduce your special. Yeah, so our crit chance is 0, but I think this should guarantee us a crit. So I'm going to reduce their evasion. There we go. We get the kill.
Blood for my faith.
No reward. Well, that's some butts right there. Now we got to fight this dog. I don't want to fight a dog, man. Why do I got to fight a dog? Special plus 25? Good lord. Alright, let's grab some crit chance. Let's go and... Don't dodge me, you prick. Well, I guess if he dodges, I just smack around for big damage. And for a massive crit.
I've already forgotten.
Actually, I don't even think that was a crit. Special cooldown -4, special cooldown +4. Wait, oh, enemy cooldown. I was like, huh? Special cooldown -4. Okay. So let's go gain there. Evasion, evasion. Get a little bit of extra crit here to start. Oh, I gotta be a little bit careful here. Enemy damage, enemy protection, health -2. Yeah, that's not that good. Yeah, let's do some Furious Rage. Increase the damage that's coming out of us from protection or from counter. Oh, we're super dead. We're definitely super dead.
No! I must not.
Okay, well,
Please.
that was
Do not
intended.
forsake
We
me.
want to see what happens when we die.
I am restored. My faith, unwavering, shall see me returned to their service. It should not have come to this. I must do better.
Defeat. Okay, so we got 30 experience.
I am unused to the security the sanctum affords.
Okay, so now we have our 5 supplies. So let's go ahead and do the disciple thing here. Callings. Open this up. Devote your disciple. Devote your pilgrim to one of the dead gods. Okay, so we're going to select Wrath again. +1 per disciple level, +1 per calling level. Does this mean to me? Or to them? I'm not sure. So I guess we're going to do Old Town. Now the question is this selected now? Like, are they working on this? Assign a disciple to the calling first. So callings. How do I assign them? How do I assign them? Right click to assign. I am doing that and it is not letting me do anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. Insufficient resources. I need a supply to do this. Oh, man. I need supplies for everything. Can I do this? Ah, here we go. Ah, dang it. I need another supply. Oh, man. How do I get more supplies? Can I buy them? Can I buy them? I'm not sure. Aha! I can buy things. Perfect. So now coming back to here. Callings. Go. Insufficient resources? What the heck, man? I have one. Why do I have insufficient supplies? Insufficient resources. Do I need a second disciple? Okay, well, let me buy more then. Let's go ahead. Black market. Let's just buy a whole bunch. I'm rich. I can afford it. Let's go to all. Let's go to callings. Boom. Open you up. We're going to go for... Yeah, be cunning. There we go. Assign. 3. I have 3. Go for it. Tactics. Fundamentals or caution. Success chance, mission reward, and awaken -25. We already have 80% success chance. Let's just go fundamentals.
To serve
Embark.
your patron god is an honor.
Okay. Did they... Wait, so did they do it or are they out? No, they're on a mission. Okay. Notoriety. So we're at 20. Awakened, which is what? What is awakened? They do not understand the whispers, but they welcome in their minds. What can generate whispers? Whispers used for sacrifices. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we don't know. We haven't unlocked that yet. Okay. So espionage. So how does this work? Secrets. Many lives in Aranthor have been ended to protect these. Traded to reduce notoriety and used to create callings for disciples. And this is our... Okay, so I would have to lose all these secrets in order to lose this notoriety. But can I do that if I don't have 100? Figures not.
Whispers of secrecy in exchange for silence.
Okay, got that. So I guess the last thing I would have to unlock is the reliquary, but I don't have enough stuff to unlock the reliquary, right? I think that's the case.
Our most valuable possessions.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
Under the gods' protection.
We go ahead and buy some. That way we can unlock this. No, workshop. Come over here.
The whispers gather in this holy place.
Reliquary. Sacrifices. What is this? It's telling me to click this. So for 100 whispers, I get faith plus 25%. Let's see. Faith. Where is faith? No, faith is up here, right? Higher levels of faith reduce needs rate of increase. Increases faster at 100%. Your cultist will... Okay, so... Golden supply gain minus 25 for the day. But it's telling me to click on it, so let me click on it. Is that it? Huh? Or we have 0 things we can do here. Yeah, this is still here. I'm not sure what this is telling me. Because I'm clicking on it, but the filter players, once full, the effects of the next sacrifice performed will be doubled. Is that what I do? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, what it's saying to do there. So I think that is a good enough time to... Wait, how do I get back? There we go. To call it on this one. We're just about hitting an hour. So, overall thoughts. My very first impressions. I think the art style is great. I think the sound design, or maybe not the sound design, but like the overall, actually some of the sound design was really good, but the music is really good. Aesthetically, this game is really sweet. I actually like all like the old-timey, you know, like paper textures here. My biggest takeaway is holy info dump, Batman. Holy info dump. And I don't say, technically it's unholy info dump, but there is so much information to comprehend here. This game is definitely a little bit out of my comfort zone of what I would normally play. And I think one of the reasons why, to me, it seems like it's a big info dump is because it seems like there's a lot of mechanics and a lot of terms that are not standard for a lot of other games, which is totally fine, right? The developers kind of doing their own thing in terms of mechanics, but a lot of the reason that games that have a lot of info dumps don't always feel like it is because in the gaming world there are a lot of standardized terms, so you kind of already have a lot of the building blocks in your head, and you're kind of just putting together like building blocks that are kind of already put together. So for example, if you had, in terms of let's use numbers, right? So let's talk in terms of Legos. Like if you had one Lego and one Lego was equal to the value of 1, okay? And you're trying to build up to a unit of 10. Games that I would typically play that use terms that are kind of standardized, I would think of them as building, I would have three Lego pieces that all have 3 pieces built into them, which would mean that I have 4 pieces, right? 3 of those pieces have 3 pieces all combined, and then I have 1 individual piece. So when I put the structure together, I'm basically putting together 4 different pieces. So even though it's the same amount of pieces as this one I would say is more like 10 individual pieces. So even though it's the same amount of pieces that we're putting together, because I already have the pre-built information, that being those Legos that have already been built coming out of the box, it's less work for me to do that kind of build where some of it is already pre-built, because I already have the information pre-baked into my mind. And so coming into this, there's a lot of terms that I'm kind of not terms like words, but just how they're functioning. So for example, there's a lot of stuff down here, figuring out how all the resources work together, how we go about and get supplies, like is the only way to reset a day by doing a tail, because then it's very slow going to get these supplies going. You know, figuring out how to manage your notoriety, what are the downsides to getting that, like things are going up and things are going down.
I hear such revelations. Would that their meaning did not elude me.
Okay, that's weird. Like, that might just be a standard text line, but it's like, are you talking back to me? It's almost like if you've ever played, so I've played Civilization like twice in my life. If you've ever played Civilization, not this, it's kind of a tangent, but that game has so many moving pieces and so much information. Like, it's almost impossible to absorb the first time, which is kind of how I feel about this. I absorbed maybe a quarter of the information that was presented to us. Now, that could be, again, it could be the fact that everything was just text dump. I kind of wish there was a little bit more intuitive way to teach the player these mechanics rather than just reading a bunch. To me, reading doesn't click the same way that like a more intuitive tutorial would do so. I don't exactly know what that would look like, but if I have to read a novel to get into the game, for me that just doesn't click the same way. And a lot of the info is provided at the exact same time. And so I was just kind of getting information overload. That being said, I think that I could really get into this game if, you know, it would take me a little while to get into it. But once you did, I think that this would be a really sweet game. It seems, again, I'm not exactly sure what this God's Insight does. Okay, well, it does that. So if we click it, what does it actually do here? I don't know. Stuff is locked. So I don't know if this, like, ends the game or if it moves you into phase 2. I'm not exactly sure about that. But it's interesting. You know, you get to run your own cult. You get to combat. I will say, I actually really enjoyed combat. As straightforward as it seemed, there were actually a fair number of decisions. I think it would be interesting to go back and take a look at the other 2 gods and see how they played out, because we definitely picked the more straightforward one. And again, I kind of mentioned the reason I did that was specifically because, you know, I didn't have any context as to what all the stats were, right? I didn't really know like how sanity played into things. Now that we know that it's kind of like the special abilities on top of the regular attacks that you get from your weapons, that's kind of interesting. I still think that I would prefer a damage build in this game, but it's cool that you can kind of go that way. And then I forgot what the other one was. It was like madness, and was it like mental? No, it was more like heart. So it's more like strength, heart, and mind, or body, heart, and mind. But yeah, combat was definitely sweet. There's a lot. It looks like there's a lot of gear.
Our most valuable.
Let's see. How do we get? Was it chambers?
Under the gods' protection.
No. How do we get back? And this is my bad. This is not the game's fault. This is my fault and just my goldfish memory. Trying to get back to leveling up. How do I get back to leveling up my character? Right here. Okay. Again, that's my bad and my goldfish memory. So there's like a lot of gear that we can unlock, which is pretty sweet. And the character customization actually seemed pretty interesting too, with this system and allowing you to get other blessings, and you can kind of choose which way you want to go. You can select other. So I guess one thing I didn't fully catch on to is when we're leveling strength, or we're leveling anything. Never mind. Literally just answered that. If you read the text, I was reading the little text, not the big text. So if you read the big text, it tells you exactly what you get. Loot plus 0%, sanity plus 0. Yeah, so we have health plus 10. I guess it doesn't tell you exactly how much you get. But can you change this on the fly? Oh, you can change this on the fly? Okay, that's really nice. So you get 2% loot for every level, and you get 2 sanity for every level. Okay, that's really nice. That's what I was wondering, is how much of the stats do you actually get, and the fact that you can change those on the fly is great. Love that addition. I'm not a big fan when games lock you into stat decisions like that, so that's a big plus. But yeah, like other than that, it's a sweet game. So if you like in-depth, I don't know if you would technically classify this as an RPG. I guess it kind of is, but if you like that dark fantasy setting, if you want to play the bad guy and you want to build up your own cult, Whispers of the Eyeless, I suppose, is not a bad one to check out by any means. If you want to check it out for yourself, link to the Steam page will be down below in the description. Demo is currently available. No release date yet, just is coming soon. But guys, if you did like the video, please make sure to like this and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Here we play all kinds of roguelikes, roguelites, deck and dice builders, tactical strategy games, auto battlers, bullet heavens, and so much more. Guys, I've been Ganyonz. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time.